Please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon for the future notification to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Thank you so much for your love.
Hello friends, welcome back to Amazing Women's World. In this video I've come up to show you making of this beautiful overall designing using the normal stitching needle. So let's quickly start with the markings of this designing. Here to make you visible I'll be using the pencil for the marking, but use the invisible marker so that it will not left with the stains. Also, you try this on the paper, then trace it on wherever you want to have this design. As I said, it's an overall designing pattern and it's freehand pattern, so you can mark it with different sizes and shapes as per your requirement. This is how I have to give the flower marking, followed with the stem work and the leaf. This is only for the reference. Using this as the content, we have to spread all over wherever we want to have this design. I hope the pattern is clear to you. Now I'd be using 3 colors of anchor thread, red, green and pinkish red color. I'll start from the center of this flower. Here I'd be using 12 strands of anchor thread, giving the French knot for the complete filling in this center of the flower. Without leaving any gaps, we have to give the French knot like this. And the volume, it depends upon your requirement. You can increase the strands or decrease, and once the flower is filled, this is how it looks. Now to the underneath I'd be using pinkish red color for the filling of this mango shape. Here I'd be using satin stitch for the filling on both the sides of the mangoes. This is how we have to give the satin stitch. One direction stitch and should be overlapped without leaving any gaps. This way the flower has to be designed. And now I'll be using gold color of chain ball lace to highlight the borders, the mango shape and the flower shape. So we need to measure first accordingly to this shape and cut it. Applying the glue, we have to concentrate on the shape and the fine finishings, because finally it will reflect. So this is how firstly I'll start from this mango shape. I had already measured and cut accordingly. So I'd be placing this on the glue, concentrating on the shape, and now I'd be emphasizing this flower shape, also applying the glue to stick the chain ball lace. If you want to look this pattern to be much more rich and elegant, you can try with the stone lace instead of chain ball lace, or else you can also try with the pearl lace. And now I'd be working on the stem, also on the leaves. So extending further, measuring accordingly, little by little apply the glue and stick the chain ball lace. And for finally I'd be using gold sequins of medium size, and here I'd be using 6 strands of anchor thread. Long French knot I'd be giving here, including with the sequins I'd be stitching. I hope this is clear to know. Having any doubts, you can write to me in the comment section so that I can address your doubts. So this is how all the extension will be done with the sequins, giving the long French knot. And on small circles, in the same way, here I'd be using 6 strands of red color and giving the small French knot here, long French knot for the joining of the sequins. 3 sequins I'd be joining here. The filling of the leaf also will be done with the long French knot. So here the combination of the satin stitch and the long French knot or the short French knot, using completely these basic embroidering patterns we are designing. Without leaving any gaps, we have to fill it like this. For the leaf filling, I had already done with the red color. Now I'd be showing with the white color of anchor thread, which is also 6 strands. And the leaf shape will be elevated with the gold zari thread of single strand. In between also I'd be giving one single French knot with the white color. As I said, the leaf border will be elevated with the gold zari thread using the normal chain stitch here. And now I'll be using golden beads. This is to fill in the gaps, so randomly we have to give the stitch for the joining of these beads. So for the stitching, I'll be using cotton silk thread with the 9 number hemming needle for the stitching of these beads. Randomly we have to give the stitch. And finally the chain bow lace is completely dried, so I'll be giving an invisible stitches like this. So it's an overall designing pattern. Once the design is completed, you can give an invisible stitches and the completed pattern would look like this. This is how the complete design will be concluded and the overall design would look like this. I hope sharing of this idea is useful to you all. If you like it, please hit the like icon to support my efforts. Also do share this video in your community or circles, may be useful to others. Thank you so much for watching friends. Meet you all with another interesting video. Subscribe to Amazing Women's World channel. Stay tuned to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Please do also hit the bell icon to receive future notifications whenever I upload without missing it.